Welcome back to another episode of LiveLink to the World. The show is streamed live on twitch.tv/LiveLinkTeam. Check for updates on when episodes will be scheduled by following the links below. Enjoy this episode, and we hope to see you guys on the next one.
Wait, how do we start this again, dude? I forgot. It was so scripted last time as far as just like the entry topics that I don't know what to do.
Oh, just turn it on and we'll hum the same tune.
Oh, this can't go
Let's harmonize,
There's
dude.
no way.
Can we harmonize?
Okay, we'll do the longest yeah boy.
No way. We're all gonna peak Mike. You realize that, right? Wait, so Limp, do you sound loud enough here? I want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm loud
Before
enough.
anything gets going.
Yeah.
Okay, that I equalize this perfectly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm loud enough.
Are we gonna put a sub on this? Like put some money on it or no?
Sure.
Hey,
So the other two have to gift to the third person, or the person that wins, right? Gets gifted a sub. Deal.
Oh,
Wait a
long,
second,
So whoever has
longest-
the longest yeah boy gets 2 subs gifted to them by the 2 losers. You can't sub yourself because we all sub to each other. It's got to be a gifted sub
Oh yeah, totally.
to
We all
someone
subbed.
else.
I subbed to both you guys. Dude.
Okay,
Totally.
dude. All right, first, I understand this more than anyone. Do you know how many subs I've had to cancel this month because of just money, the way it is for me?
Dude.
Actually, I've had to cancel all the subs, and I feel bad because like I'll be in a stream, like I'll be in Chance's stream, like every day for like a week, and then like on day 7, like everyone, like he's doing like a raid, right? So you're supposed to spam all the emotes, and I'm just like, I can't. My sub ended, and I don't have $4.99. Imagine not having $4.99, dude. Imagine being in that place in your life where
You gotta use
you
the,
don't have $4.99.
You gotta make it obvious and use the tomb raid.
The little pickaxe, the little red
Uh-huh.
pickaxe, yeah. Sometimes that's how it be. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. I'm a big fan. I think I'm ready for this. The
right.
reason that I've been talking so much nonstop is to expand my lungs, so I've actually put you guys at a disadvantage. I just want you to know.
Don't hyperventilate. Are you going?
Okay. So it'll be on go. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wait.
Oh!
Water, dude. Come on. You
That was so anticlimactic.
I tried to catch him slipping, dude. I saw him go
Alright.
for the water. I'm like, okay, you ready, dude? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, boy. Let's go! $10 in subs, which is only $5, but
All right, we're gonna review that later and make sure that Res didn't stop in the middle of that.
I didn't. Wait, what? I didn't cut out at all.
Yeah, can we have an
You think I would fake that?
Dude,
Oh
I
my
didn't
gosh.
take a breath before I did that. I just said it from nothing.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I hope someone clipped that.
I would
I
like
have not
one
yelled
sub
boy in
gifted to
a
hide your
long
e-girl
time.
later on, and the second sub, I'm
To
not sure
LiveLink
yet.
team?
To LiveLink team, yes. So LiveLink. Well,
What
hold on.
subs? What
I need a
emotes
minute,
does
dude.
LiveLink
I
team
need a
have?
minute.
Yeah, you can't even sub to LiveLink team.
We don't have because we're not affiliated, dude. We streamed on this account
Hey.
one time.
That's-
One time.
Hey,
Our
but we have
numbers
the
were
viewership for it.
ridiculous. Yeah, our viewership, what was it, 16? And our average was like
No,
8 that stream or something like that?
our average was 8.
Yeah. But we had we got up to like 16, I think at one time for like
Yeah.
barely. And then
Something
people
like
that came through was like maybe 4. I don't know. Which is actually pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, someone else needs to start. I'm lightheaded. Honestly, if
Hey,
we're being
what's
real,
going on,
I was like, "There's no way Limp is gonna quit
Dude.
here." But then I heard kind of like the air cavity, like I heard more air than like noise, and I'm like, "This is it. If I can just last." Because I think a blood vessel somewhere bursted in my face. So, dang.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Live Link to the World. My name is Duddy. I'm joined here by TheLimpWalrus, and on the far left, Recidation.
Far right.
Um,
Far
Well,
right.
I mean, it's the left to me.
For the
This
oh,
is
okay,
my
true.
left hand, dude. This is
Viewer
my left hand.
perspective. My apologies. Yeah, so you
I'm
know,
not a
we
good
all
host, dude.
well,
You
oh, well,
start.
I'm a host, man. That's actually interesting that you should say that because I'm actually a natural born host.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, who's the guy from Wheel of Fortune? He's like 87 years old ish. And
I
like
don't remember his
Vanna
name.
White's like letter. She like points at each letter that they guessed correctly. I don't know. The guy from Wheel of Fortune. I pretty much trained him up. I taught him everything I know personally. And he's been running that show probably since before I was born.
Is it Pat Sajak?
Something like that, dude. Wait, but I thought he was married to I don't know, dude. Either way, I got the experience from the affiliates podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's
But
kinda,
you don't even know.
and the Apex show where I've actually gotten to not only speak to esports professionals, but also the owners of the entire Row League, which is crazy. And what's so dope about that is that I literally caught them, you know, and got them on my show the season before their Row CL like kind of dissolved and became a different, you know, association, which is dope. So
What is Row?
Ring of
Ring
Elysium.
of Elysium.
It's a BR. It's kind of
Must
like
be pretty small. Must be pretty small time.
yes.
No,
The only issue
I'm
is here,
having you
you
on.
know.
I'm having
Well,
you
it
on.
is. It definitely is.
I'm having you on.
Now, here's the deal. Amazon did hit him with like some cup thing that was like 60K. That was huge. That was probably the biggest thing that they were involved in is like a 60K.
Real
tourney.
dope. Though.
Yeah,
It's pretty
but
sick to have.
it's just PUBG that is cleaner. You know,
Mm.
just a cleaner PUBG.
And more extreme. They got the snowboards and
Yeah,
stuff.
the hang gliders.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like, you know, the principle of hang gliding uphill to me is funny. I always thought that was funny, where you could hang glide like equal like terrain or like a little bit of a incline. I'm just like, there's no way this is legal. There's like, you know, when it comes down to
Someone
physics and
could
stuff.
pull up Isaac, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm not someone that like gets pissed off.
What's going on with this?
Yeah, like I'm not someone that tries to like nitpick it like games, but to me, I just thought certain mechanics are pretty funny. But it was really cool to have them on because I don't really the highest your boy was in the league was like gold 2, so that's not like high elo. I've never been like at the top of any respective game, so to talk with those guys and the owners who are also good players was like. But what you guys been up to this week stream wise and life wise, you know? Let's not all wait. Hold up. Let's not all talk at once though. Let's go ahead and let's take turns.
I thought Donnie was going for it.
be
He
simple.
started making
Oh,
noises
no,
over
I,
there.
I
You took a
was- I
breath
was-
and you were like, you know, let's just stop.
Me? What's been going on? Let me.
Yeah.
My hair's looking.
What's going on? Growing it out, dude?
I'm not feeling it, dude.
Will we see the long hair again, Dottie? I'm telling you,
Dude, that's what I'm working on,
I have
dude.
old clips where I'm just like, I wish he'd bring it back. It's ridiculous, dude. I really wish.
It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna
Yeah.
take like a year to get back to
Okay.
it.
I
So
think
for the
it's worth it.
meantime, there's just gonna be lots of hats because it does not look good when it's grown out. What have I been up to
Gotcha.
recently, though? Dude?
Yeah.
I've been working on. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on a bit of video content. You know, I've been working on just between you and me, a bit of video content. You know? Don't tell anyone. Though.
Wait, what? Don't tell anyone.
Don't. Yeah, please, God,
Shut
don't
it off.
tell
Shut it
anyone.
off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stream's on.
really cancel
Wow.
the stream. Yeah.
Dude, guess what's
I made
really
the
awkward?
video.
I forgot to record again. I mean, there's the VOD, but I'm gonna hit record right now. Oh wow, the path has aired again. So we'll just get it off of the past broadcast. I love it. I love
hope
it so
you have
much,
the
dude.
past
I do.
broadcast on,
I turned it on. I did turn it on. Would it be awkward if it didn't work for some reason? Someone check out the live link channel. Hold up. Give me a minute. I'm not doing this again. We will restart right now. I do not care. Give me a
Hey,
second.
what's going on, guys?
Give me a second.
It's your boy.
Oh no, it's going. It's going. I got it.
Jeez. I hate stream. Dude, Streamlabs OBS in trash, bro.
Yeah,
Streamlabs
it
OBS
is.
is trash. I'm sorry. That's
That's
why.
it's beta.
Yeah, and that's why I use normal OBS for my
It's
streams.
a beta program.
I don't know. I think normal OBS is like the T1, and then Streamlabs OBS. Hate to break it to you, it's more like the EROB 221, T1's brother, as they call him. Feels bad, man. Not to rag on him too much. But Limp, what about you, man?
Just recently I was playing Stardew Valley with my roommates, which was pretty
Fishing.
fun.
Fishing. I saw
yeah,
you fishing.
That was my job. I had to get it done. We're trying to complete the community center in under a year. So
Wait, what? It's a... Oh wait,
2020.
oh wait. Under a year's time, or till the end of the year, as in like 12 days or
Like
As in, like the
math?
in-game
12 days.
Yeah.
In-game,
Yeah.
Oh, so there's like an in-game timer, kind of like Animal Crossing. If you, I don't know if you played Animal
There's
Crossing.
days in
Got
the
you.
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, my bad. I was gonna say, got 12 days, bruh. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it's looking rough.
12
So-
days, we can do that.
Yeah.
3 people.
And you just ended your semester, correct?
Name a game that's taking you more than 12 days to beat. If you're actually trying to beat
Well,
it.
Animal Crossing. You know, you can't all the fossils, all the little thing, like the little like they like
Maybe you're
tree.
just bad at
They
Animal
they look
Crossing.
like tree stumps, but like they break it down. You know, you can like
Think
put
you're
them in
just
your
bad at
house.
Animal
like-
Crossing.
that's not
what
the
I'm getting from
case.
this.
Animal Crossing, you technically
can't
can't
do that
win,
in- you
but to
can't
get
do that
all
in
the
12
achievements,
days.
to get all the achievements of the entire
that's
game,
beating the
your
game.
entire mortgage paid off. I'm like, no, that's too much time, dude. This is
Is
like
that
real
actually part
life.
of Animal
Yes,
Crossing?
you
Paying a
pay
mortgage
yeah.
up?
So every time you pay your mortgage, your house gets bigger. So it's like you pay a mortgage just to
That's
upgrade
not
your
like
house
how
and
mortgages
pay more
work.
money.
No,
No,
no.
that's how it is though. That's how it is. It's actually called your mortgage. So okay, basically you
that's
pay the
funny.
mortgage on your small house, right? And then it's like you take out another loan essentially without them asking you, but essentially you make your home bigger. They might ask you, I'm not sure, but when you make your home bigger, then I guess you gotta take out a loan, right? And then you gotta pay that back. So you want the biggest house because it has more rooms. You can decorate the whole thing and crap. But
I don't know. I kind of
That
like a cozy
game-
wee cottage. I'm partial.
Yeah?
You know.
one time I was able to pay off my mortgage in half an hour. There's this thing called like the DS
The action
flash,
replay.
the action replay, dude. I plugged that bad boy in and I changed my timer to a year in the future. So there are weeds all over the ground, and then there's a cheat where you can turn all the weeds into bags of $60,000. And I'm like, bet. So I did that, and your boy just picked up some money right outside of the bank, paid the mortgage. He upgraded me.
Wow.
I went back outside, picked up some money bags, paid the mortgage, and
That's
I
impressive.
and what's yeah.
You completely destroyed the purpose of the game.
Oh, 100%. I was so bored. And it's crazy, though, because, I've talked about, like, on the Affiliates podcast, like, oh, I don't get why people cheat. They're not actually doing the work in the game, like, with aimbotting and stuff. Well, I felt pretty accomplished with my huge house that I did nothing for in the game whatsoever. I can kind of see it. So if you cheat in games, you're probably 10 or 11 years old, okay? And if you're any older than that, then quit. You're not good. Pretty bad. Probably. That's my take. But Russ, what have you been up to? Oh man.
Yeah, Russ,
Jeez.
what have you been doing? I guess.
Wow. Well, I just ended my semester. I still work, but we have the next 2 weeks off after this, so I'll have my like a true winter break, right? Heading out of
Did you
state for a
pass
little
everything, or
vacay.
can we talk about that?
Dude. Stop. We'll talk off stream, man. I don't know. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know if I passed everything. Jeez.
Dude, my grades haven't gotten in, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's just say my grades haven't gone in. So we'll be out of state for a few days, and then we'll head back here. I plan to do a stream, like an IRL stream with a couple friends. Dottie knows, Slayer, the boy. We might hit him up, and then after the break as well, our plan is we're gonna go to Walmart, cop a bunch of Sprite cranberries, and then take the train out to San Francisco and hand out those Sprite cranberries in our like LeBron James voice kind of deal. That's pretty much it. That's my only plan.
Are you gonna be like, would you like a Sprite cranberry?
No, like want a Sprite cranberry?
Would you like a Sprite cranberry?
Would you like a Sprite cranberry?
Are you calling the person cranberry?
No, well, okay, we don't know their name. It's a stranger. It's
You-
probably gonna be
you want a
homeless
Sprite?
people.
So, are you giving them regular
Sprite?
Sprites?
Sprite cranberry, actual
Yeah,
Sprite cranberry.
cranberry.
So at Walmart,
but you're also calling them cranberries?
it's like that stupid Kardashian clip where she's like, "Are those my jeans?" And she's like, "You're cute jeans. Those are my jeans. No, you're cute jeans. Those are my jeans. No." It's just like, stop, dude. No, I don't like it. Anyways, because we'll hand out some Sprite cranberries, but you can't buy them on Walmart's website. You have to go into Walmart to buy packets of Sprite cranberry. So that's pretty much the plan. That's what I got going up for me,
For you.
And then you know what's sick about the place that I'm going to on my vacation for a few days is they have Cane's Chicken. So I'm gonna be hanging out there a couple times a day. Cane's Chicken is it's like place that sells pretty much.
Mediocre
It's
chicken
literally
place.
just okay. Shut up, dude. It's great chicken. It's amazing chicken. That's all they sell is like chicken strips, fries, and like Texas toast. That's it. That's it.
And their nasty coleslaw.
Yeah, no
Ooh,
one,
I
no,
love a good
no one gets
coleslaw.
the coleslaw. So basically, you can like substitute the coleslaw, or you can substitute like the things of sauce they give you for more Texas toast, which is always worth because it
Wait,
tastes
what is
great.
Texas toast?
It's just bread that is like buttered and
thick
grilled.
white
on
bread.
Yeah, that is like grilled with like butter. So it's not actually putting it in a toaster because it's too thick toaster, like 3 C's. But it's so freaking good, dude. So
Three.
where I'm going, they have one, which is pretty nice. But that's really all I'm up to is trying to fix my schedule. I talked to you guys before we went live, kind of explained how I'm having a hard time doing that because I don't like sleep. I don't sleep too well. Also,
No,
a
sleeps
quick
for the week.
favor throughout like this podcast. Dang, I did it again. You guys catch me saying like 5 times in like the course of a few sentences. I did it again. That's crazy. Please tell me and just like, yo, Rest, stop. I need to fix that. Another thing I need to fix is replacing like with because I was recording something where I was talking about the way that my brother is as a football player. We're creating this. It's close. We're creating this highlight type video to hand out to like college coaches. Frick! And we did some filming, and I tried to make sure that I didn't say like very much, but I ended up just replacing it with you know. I know people have. Oh, this is a struggle, dude. I know that people have like these idioms. No, I'm done. I can't. I'm stopping, dude. I'm stopping. Either way,
Okay.
I'm excited for
Rush
chicken.
struggles to not say like.
Sometimes it's
I'm
what you gotta
excited
say,
for
dude.
chicken over the Christmas break.
Of
Someone
course you are.
take over. Can someone take over, dude? Yeah, of course I am, because I'm African American and we like fried chicken. Come on, bruh. Go ahead.
We should
take it
tell
away.
Dottie, we've been like cropping up the. Oh, Dottie's gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's back. We've been cropping up the old affiliates podcast episodes,
Mhm.
and
Big
oh,
moves.
they sometimes hurt to watch.
Mm.
The flow is not there. Like
What's the float over there? Is it there now, dude? Like, I don't know,
Season 2, episode 2. I asked 6 questions that were almost all the same question. 6 questions that were almost identical. Like, what are you doing?
like
That one was on purpose, okay? What are you doing as a host? As I'm starting to read the question, I'm just thinking, we just answered this. And I had to put like little caveats. Did it again. I had to put some caveats at the end of questions to make them unique, which was very tough. And it hurt so bad, dude. It really hurt bad watching it. I hate it. And as we get further in, I'd say middle of season 3 and then season 4, I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it was pretty crispy.
you mean the one episode in season 4?
2,
that we
right?
did?
2? I think 2.
I think there was just one.
It was 2. I'm gonna check right now. Proceed, boys.
But anyway, like I was cropping up episode 1, and it just felt like an episode of Streamers Reloaded where Russ is like, he's bringing up every single like person that got banned for some weird reason in that like last week or two. It's like, when Lenny didn't get banned for this, and then again, as we do in the Affiliates podcast, we go back to ASMR somehow. That was the last question. That was the last question that was planned to be the first.
Every season.
What's up with all this just chatting and ASMR that they've added to the IRL community?
As early as I can remember, that's been a topic. But in my defense, the IRL section has changed so much. At first, IRL was just like its broad section, and then we had Drayan on when they started to split it up into just chatting and like outdoors and traveling and different things like that. And after that, then they gave ASMR its own section, which freed up just chatting. So every time I would ask the question, I wouldn't say it was completely unwarranted because there were changes to the section, but the conversation it was identical every single time.
It was always the same.
But it's so painful going. And I've only done an episode. Limp's only done that episode. We have dude,
12
shut up, man. Yeah, 12
Wow.
more. And I just checked, by the way, 2 episodes in season 4. By the way,
Okay.
just I had to
Okay.
throw it out there. So
No.
pretty excited for
Politics
that.
has its own.
Yeah,
Kinda.
yeah. I was watching the
right.
Raj Patel show, dude.
You mean Trump getting impeached right now?
Wait, is that actually happening? Because I haven't really been keeping up.
I think he officially got impeached.
Wait,
What does that mean? As
It
someone
means
who's
that-
not American.
Basically, it means first, it means that he is guilty of a crime
Oh.
officially. Second, it is now up to I think the House. No, not the House of Representatives. It's up to
I think
don't
it
know
is.
who it's up
Because
to
people
to
were saying,
if
"Oh,
he
he's
stays in
impeached."
office or not.
Yeah, people are saying, "Oh, he's impeached." So I think the way it goes is that the House then has more power as far as like passing things. But if you're gonna impeach Trump, isn't the House majority Republican? So it doesn't even like matter when it comes to voting on like different
Well,
whether it be
well,
bills
that's
and
the thing.
stuff.
Is,
I don't
the
completely
next,
understand.
The next
it,
thing is
but-
he is now officially impeached. So he's officially guilty of whatever they're saying that he
Oof.
did. And then now the next step is it goes somewhere. I thought it was the House, but I don't think it is.
Senate?
Maybe I really don't know. I have no clue.
Maybe, Donnie. I just think
Um,
it's funny. I thought you were just
but-
throwing out words. Supreme Court Justice.
That might actually
know?
be it. Supreme Court.
That's why.
Um,
That's why. That's what I was saying. I think it goes to the Supreme
But
Court.
They
From there.
basically choose if he's
Yeah.
going to stay in office or not.
Got you. Got you. Oh, so it isn't
and
completely official.
Trump
yet.
is he is impeached. He's guilty of something. He is the third president to be impeached, but none have
Okay.
ever been kicked out of office.
Got it. Got it.
I feel like this isn't going to be any different from that. It's
I'm
going to
sure
be
it's
the
not.
same stuff. Anyway, enough about politics.
enough
I'm
about
sorry
politics,
for
dude.
asking as someone who's not an American.
So video games are fun.
Yeah, video games are really fun.
Donnie,
dude.
what you been playing a lot? I see on Discord shows the game you're playing. It seems like you're putting in some hours there, dude.
Dude,
And
What
not
you- what
playing
you
with
been
Russ
playing?
either. He's upset.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I've
I know my
actually been
place.
playing. Come on, dude.
What?
I've been playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics and a whole lot of. We good?
Oh, we're great. We're good. I reset. Are we good?
Go.
You're on
I've
screen.
been playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics, and actually, I've been picking up some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've been playing a whole lot of
Really?
that.
Oh,
Thanks for the
baby.
invite.
I wish I could
Dude.
play Modern
Oh
Warfare.
yeah.
Wait, no, what happened, dude?
Explain.
I paid $10 for the battle pass, and the next time I got on, just won't let me on. Just crashes every
What?
time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't.
That's
I
some
can't play the game.
Yes, dude.
I think he
I paid-
re-downloaded the Battle.net
After
and all
you
that
spend
stuff.
$10, that's some rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. Dude, they just dropped Shipment and Vacant, and might be a wee video on that coming soon if you know what I'm saying.
okay,
Don't
okay.
tell anyone though.
Okay. Your secret is safe.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been big on League for some reason. I don't know what pulls me back
I've
every
been
time,
watching that.
but I'm in gold promos for my Vel'Koz main account, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's just as salty as I remember.
Mm,
Now, here's the thing about that, dude. League's pretty salty. Kind of like Chicken in a Biscuit, our sponsor today, guys. You know, here's the deal, dude. They are salty seasoned crackers that are only 160 calories per serving. Let's be real here, dude. Serving only contain 2 grams of protein, or about 2 grams, which is good for like crackers or like chips, right? And then only 2 grams of sugar, which is crazy. It's a perfect snack food and soup side. Enjoy a 12-ounce family pack today by going to your local grocery store and picking up a box that is Chicken in a Biscuit, original flavor. I'm telling you guys, this is probably my favorite snack out there. So I really do appreciate them for coming through, swooping up your boy with the sponsor. So
They didn't actually sponsor us, did they?
no.
what is Chicken in a Biscuit, dude?
Excuse me?
Since when does chicken go with biscuit?
Well, there's this kind of chickeny.
Are
Let
your
me
biscuits
think
the
what
same
it's
as
like.
ours, first of all?
No. I
Oh,
wanna
you have
say
those
no.
crumpet biscuits, those wee cookies, dude.
What?
Crumpets?
Yeah, no.
Huh?
What do you mean? Okay, crumpets and cookies are two separate.
It's the same
things.
thing. It's like, oh, I'm from EU. Tea time. Break out the cookies and crumpets. Like tea, dunk it. Like dunk it with the pinky up. Like that's how it is, right? Praetorian Ben is he in the house? Can you help us out here? Can we get a fourth opinion?
Crumpet.
A crumpet, dude. What? Wait, do you actually know this? Like, is it the same as
a crumpet is more like a pikelet, you know, more like a pancake sort of thing.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
pikelet. What's a pikelet?
I don't know what that is, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Cookies
pretty
are
flat.
like
Wait,
biscuits.
whoa. Crumpet? You said like a pancake, like in the size and shape or the texture. It's not like soft, right? If it's a cookie, then it's hard.
Yeah, it's soft. It's,
it is soft.
A crumpet is soft. A crumpet is like, it's got lots of like holes through it. I'm gonna bring up a picture.
Okay.
Not that that does anything for you.
I'm gonna
like-
send you. This is a picture of a biscuit, Dottie.
Hold up.
This is a
Griddle
biscuit.
cake.
Let me see this real fast. Hold up. I gotta switch
Crumpet
the.
is a griddle cake.
A
It's kind of like a
griddle cake. What is a griddle?
bigger. I don't
Yikes.
know. I really don't know. But biscuits are like shortbread. They're like your cookies. They're like your malt biscuits. They're like hard tea time, dunk it in tea, that sort of thing. Like you were saying.
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
call. That's a biscuit. This is a biscuit. In the
Yeah,
call.
that's our biscuit. We're talking, kind of like you
What
would
is
get at
Tommy?
K-Fry, right? K-Fry.
Gone.
They don't have that.
No, K-Fry don't have biscuits. What?
Kentucky Fried Chicken in New Zealand
don't have
doesn't
yeah.
have. Get him out. Get him out.
biscuit.
Get out of
Bis-
here. Leave.
no. What
biscuit.
You
what do you
don't.
call
That's
it?
a. What is that called then?
I don't know. A scone, maybe.
A scone. Oh my.
That looks like a scone, dude.
Dude, they
that looks
need
like
to
a
close. I
muffin.
don't
That
know
looks
what.
like a savory
Hey,
muffin.
give me the phone number to your local
think
Kentucky
it's
Fried.
like
Some
bread.
franchisee is off the rails right now. Are you kidding me? Someone let that through. Someone let him take out a $5 fill up. What do you have in there? What do you have in there? Do you
What
guys
is
have
the $5 fill-up?
I'm
dude?
done. I can't do this, dude.
They don't even have dollars, Res.
A five. I don't even know. It's £5 fill up or something. That's
We do have dollars. We do have
But they're New
dollars. Come on, don't
Zealand
get it twisted.
dollars.
Yeah, they're New Zealand dollars. Strong currency.
I don't know,
dude.
dude. Someone needs to get fired. You guys don't have actual biscuits at KFC. I don't even know how it's afloat.
We got bread rolls, dude. We got bread rolls, and they're the tastiest bread rolls I've ever had in my life.
Okay, so they have more of a buttered dinner roll feel. Okay, understood. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, dinner roll. So sweet, so
Just
tasty.
to,
Dip it in the potato and gravy. Mm-mm.
Just to refer to chat real quick, right? So, by the way, water mod, hide your e-girl. As far as reading chat, there's some things where, maybe I'll look to if someone is saying something that's on a similar topic or a comment. I'm definitely down to respond to that. But I can't just watch clips live because we're trying to get that podcast flow, right? Also, Sherm said he didn't get one of those today because at the place I work, that's where the boy Sherm is at. And I went to lock up. And when I was done with my lockup and got back to the room where I was working, he was gone. He'd gotten picked up from school already. So I was not able to. I would say that I'd save you one, but there's no way this thing makes it through the night. Yeah, we'll see what I can do. I don't. It's not very realistic. I'll just be real.
There's
I'm
no way.
gonna be honest with you and say that it's probably not gonna happen. But, yeah, I'm so sorry. Was that not a decent lead-in? So I wanted to ask Dottie what he's been playing recently because I know it's League, and League is a very toxic, salty place. These are very salty crackers. So that's why I knew I could kind of make a
segue.
nice,
But they're also
nice segue.
biscuits.
Yes, because
Yeah, they
of
look
the
more like-
crispy taste. So here's the deal. So they're very crispy, and
They are crackers.
they have this like
They are
chickeny.
crackers.
Well, people say, why is there like a chicken taste? Kind of like
Shapes.
adding. You have like a soup with all this stuff, and you put chicken broth as the base, right? It doesn't taste exactly like a piece of chicken, but it has like that same flavor hint that these crackers have. So I would say that whatever chicken flavor that's in this, maybe they fry it in like chicken broth or something. I don't know, but it doesn't taste like a piece of chicken,
Yeah.
It's not.
Sad day.
Yeah. Is this the awkward part where no one knows how to transition to the next?
I wanted to go back to video game stuff.
Okay.
And I was curious, what, like, with games, how much would you spend for your favorite game? And what is your favorite game?
Oh boy, are we gonna go back into it?
Yeah.
Dude, you always talk about Star Legends, dude. Shut up. No one cares about Star. Okay, dude. Star Legends is my favorite game of all time. It is an MMO released in 2011 on the iPhone. I'm going to get back to the point. Give me a second. It's because no one knows what it is. I'm just saying it's an iPhone MMO game. At the time, Savoy was rocking a iPod Touch 8 gig. When you have only 8 gigs, you fill the space very quickly. So when you have a bunch of iTunes cards and or money that you would like to spend and you can't get more apps or songs or whatever it is, you then turn, sadly, to in-app purchases. So I dropped $80 on a free game in Platinum, which is their premium currency, so I could look really cool. Did it boost my stats whatsoever? No, but I looked fly at the time. So $80, and that's, I think, the most I spent on anything, because most games for like PS4, Xbox are like 60, right? If you don't get any sort of battle pass, season pass for COD. So I think 80 would be the most that I spent.
I'm not saying how much did you spend on that game. I'm saying if it was the game how you wanted it, like it still had players, how much would you spend to play that game?
Now that is interesting.
To go back to my favorite game, how much would I spend to revive it? Or if the dude.
Like, no, how much would you spend to play that game if like there's all the community back for it?
So since it was free, thinking about like how much money worth of fun did I have?
Depreciation.
Dude, over the years it's insane. But like I wouldn't know
carry the one
how much more fun I could have on that game. Because it's not very realistic that I would spend $80 on a game. Now that I think about it, most I'll spend on a game, probably $100. Because I think we did get a certain season pass just for like zombies maps and stuff, because it made sense on Black Ops 2. So I think we dropped 60 to buy the game, right? And then 40 more for the second season pass.
For the season pass.
Because we really wanted Nuketown and Nuketown Zombies and Buried, I think. I'm not sure if that was free.
Yeah.
But it did come out to $100. But to see Star Legends go up again, man. There's no way I'd pay for a $60 app on my phone. I can't see that. Like, realistically, I would love to say that I'd spend hundreds of dollars to get the old community back and have this fun. That's not true. Let's be real. I'm for an app, I'm going like $40. Let's be real. For an iPhone app,
all right,
$40.
Dottie, what is your favorite game?
Dude, that's tough. I don't know. I feel like I got so many good memories. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Like, high school, the boys are all about it. It's actually got an active player base. I feel like, I don't know, probably $80. Because I can kind of get that same feel playing the latest iteration of the series. I'm trying to think.
I thought your favorite game was at like Time Warp.
No, that was just a pretty sick game for my child.
What's that one called?
Blinks the Time Sweeper.
Blinks the Time Sweeper, dude.
The cat with the vacuum. So good. I'm telling you, the comeback stream.
Do you know when that game came out? Perhaps.
Like 2002, maybe.
Okay, I was gonna say, did like Luigi's Mansion rip that off? Like, yo, let's just stick a vacuum cleaner on Luigi, kind of like this game that fell through and never got big, so no one will know that we're stealing the idea completely, dude. No,
I don't think so. When did Luigi's Mansion come out?
Probably like
2001.
2000.
Ooh, Blinks. The Time Sweeper stole from Mario, dude. Nintendo, sue that. I know you guys are all about not having your content stolen. I mean, just recently, didn't they make it to where you can stream like the Nintendo games now? Wasn't that like a thing where you had to be partnered or something?
That changed when the Switch came out.
Yeah, sue him, bruh. Sue him right now. Put him, lay into him, dude.
Put them in their place. Don't exit it. I mean, they already like shut down, I think.
Too late. Go after their family then.
The
No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry. Favorite game, Dottie? I'm sorry. Just continue.
I don't know, dude. It's got to be one of the Call of Duties in their heyday. It's just, I don't know, it's pleasant times, staying up till like midnight on a school day. Tired as frick the next day.
Yeah.
Just playing with the homies,
Those videos get me, those like nostalgia ones, like, oh, it's this year and you got home at this time to play some COD, and it's playing the there's a music loop before you enter transit on Black Ops 2, the like zombie map. That kind of music is playing throughout the whole video, and it's just like, ooh.
Takes you to a place.
Yeah, one that I didn't experience was one of the Modern Warfares where there was this crazy industrial looking map where people would 1v1. It's like beef was settled here. Was it Rust? Yeah. I played that map one time. I think my sophomore year or junior year, I went over to a friend's house and he was like, "Oh, I just bought Ghost, man. The game's so good." I started laughing, dude. Ghost, haha. And then because Ghost was so trash, he just pulled out the old Modern Warfare game, and I didn't know any of the guns, and I didn't know the map. He spawn camped me. He knew every single spawn. I had never played on that map before ever, and he knew it like the back of his hand. Like, that's how I know that game, and of course that map, was probably so huge because he knew everything. I did not have a chance, dude. I did not have a chance. It was insane. Did you play that one, Dottie? Or was it Modern? Was it 2?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the second one.
Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, okay. Hey, your boy hit the skip on that one. I'm sorry. I didn't play COD till the first Black Ops, so sad boy. Yeah.
Did we actually have questions planned for this? Podcast, by the way.
Oh, this is it.
No?
This podcast is just about chatting.
Yeah, and then we naturally transition just like the way that we talk off stream and hope that it keeps flowing. When it gets awkward, we're supposed to have like little stories we refer to, like on a notepad or something, which I should have on my phone, and I should prepare for that one. Let me go ahead and find it though. But while I find it, Limp still needs to answer though. So,
how much would you pay for your favorite game?
My favorite is Final Fantasy VII. I'd probably, like, if I had no access to it other than to pay for the disc itself, I'd pay $150 for it.
God dang, that's a lot of money.
But
he rich, dude.
I don't know. There's some games that, like, if I could revive the community back in and play again, God, I'd spend so much more money than that. Like,
I'll spend so much more money.
What did you say?
Are you flexing on me? How
do you
how
want
much money
to start
you
a
spend?
fight?
I'll spend $1 million on Star Legends, dude. I changed my answer. $1 million pocket change.
$1 million.
No, but like, going off of that, like, how much do you value your games at? Like, to get a game, what would you value it at? Like, because I usually have a rule of, like, if I feel I can get an hour out of every dollar I spend on this game, then it's worth it.
All right, it's just I'm eating this chicken in a biscuit. Wait, $1 out of
dude, come on.
$1 out of every day that you play it?
No, a dollar out of every hour.
Every hour.
So, that's like, if it's a $60 game, I need to get 60 hours out of it for it to be really worth it.
That's reasonable. I feel like that's a reasonable target. I definitely think I get that out of most games. Definitely not all the Steam games I've bought, but physical copies, absolutely.
My friend Alex, he went to high school with him. What?
The Lion? I don't know.
My friend Alex, right? Okay. I got him to play League with me, I think junior year of high school. And
Johnny, back now.
Stretching out the joke. He's just look at that profile pic, dude. It cracks me up every time. Just the center of his face. There it is. Okay. My friend Alex, I got him to play League with me junior year. He creates his account. We just play norms. I'm kind of coaching him up lightly, not trying to frustrate him and overwhelm him with information. We're just playing League. This fool, he talks about buying skins and stuff. Like, first week we're playing, I'm like, "You buying skins out here, champions, with actual money?" And he said, "This is the way that I see games." He said, or as far as paying for games, if it is a free game, I will spend as much money on that game as, like, the amount of fun that I think I'm having or think I could have while playing this game. Because he believes in, supporting those companies Not that I don't believe in that. I just ain't got money like that. But so I think he put a $60 price tag on it. He thought that it was the same caliber as a lot of $60 games out there. But he was willing to spend $60 on like skins, chests, all the in-game loot and stuff like that. That's his principle on the game. And if I had money like that, I'd probably do the same thing. You want to see these companies come out with, different games. What is League's new one they're coming out with? It's like Overwatch, where you have different characters kind of that have different things. But that one's coming out. And if League wasn't so successful and people didn't keep buying skins and stuff like that, they couldn't continue to make really good games that people would play for years to come, right? So
Yeah.
So I believe in that. I just don't got money like that. Bad man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of different, like, I have different values for stuff. Like, the dollar an hour goes towards mainly like multiplayer games like Call of Duty or Overwatch or something. Because Call of Duty, I'm going to be frustrated for half of that time.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm probably in the 50th percentile of players. Just the exact 1.0 KD, exact like 50-50 win-loss ratio.
It's that rough out there.
Yeah.
Actually.
So like I'd value that at like a dollar an hour. But like maybe a story game like I recently got what's up?
Does Limp really be paying games minimum wage? Like, I don't know. I just think it's funny, dude. You put in the hours and you set your own minimum wage kind of deal, and you pay up. I
want to get my money out of it.
Yeah, I like it.
But stuff like Luigi's Mansion that I got about a month ago. Exactly. It's just a story game, but that I spent 12 hours on, 15 hours on. But I think it was worth it because I had enough fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me, speaking of games you put tons of hours into, I said that Animal Crossing it's too tough to beat or get everything, all the achievements. And even if you were to like beat the game, like you continue to play in your city, interact with the different people in your city and stuff like that. I need to buy a new charger for my 2DS. Or is it called 2DS? What is it called? Yeah, 2DS is like the it doesn't close like the 3DS, but it still has I don't know, that one. But I need to buy a new charger because on my trip we'll be flying soon, and I need something to do on the plane. And Animal Crossing would be like the perfect type of game. That's always a game you can go back to. There's no pressure. It's not like an online game. You have like a frustrating team you got to deal with, or like connection issues. Like there's no internet at all. I know I'm saying like a lot. I'll try to stop. There's no internet issues at all. You don't need teammates. It's just people in your town, and you can just keep playing hours and hours and hours.
You could bring your Switch,
charger, dude.
So you can actually get good at Smash Bros.
I brought it last time, by the way. I still beat you 2 out of 3. Still beat you 2 out of 3 on DB stream. Clapped you 6 ways to Sunday on DB stream, by the way. Every single time we're in a 1v1, every time we're in a 1v1 when it was just you and me left, regardless of who has the most lives, in a 1 versus 1 scenario where say that I had 1 life and you had 1 life, even though I had 3, the point is in that 1v1 I took the dub.
Yeah, but I got the most KOs.
Because DB's daughter falls off the map every time, so you just have to hit her on her way down. Let's be honest.
Then why didn't you do that?
Because I'm not a scumbag. Let her practice, Let her practice. That's the kind of... Some players need to, play against level 3 to 5 CPUs. That's how I got so good at the game. It was me. I played on the N64. Me versus 3 level 9 CPUs. Who are the best in the old N64? Captain Falcon, Samus, and then just pick a third, like another
Fox.
Captain Falcon or another Samus. Sometimes Fox because of the movement, right? So you want to practice against good movement, really hard hits, and ranged attacks. So you play against those 3 guys, and you always play on Sector Z. It was like the longest map that's in the N64 one. And I just put in the hours. And a couple years ago, I figured out there's this really BS hold that DK can do, where he can like grab you from a range that you can't really expect, and even if you try to hit him, he can grab you mid-hit. My brother just picks me up, and like it's almost impossible to get out of the grab just by button mashing, and it's so frustrating.
I mean, they didn't fix that kind of thing that like happened. They're called like true combos.
Yeah.
And they're like you can do stuff out of that grab, and then like you can grab, hit a few times, and then immediately grab again, and you can do the same process until you kill the person.
Well, for DK, the issue is you can just jump off the map while holding the person. So all he has to do is kill me once, and then that's why they changed in Smash, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where what's his name, Bowser could do that little flip and then off the map thing, and in Ultimate, or what's before Ultimate, the one in between, or yeah, the Wii U one, the Wii U one. I think that's when they made the change. So for Bowser, if he jumps off the map, I know, but he now dies first. Even though he's technically above you, he dies first, which was like a super dope change. But that's why I like to see, dude. You see how we made a transition about me playing the 2DS on the plane, and then you talk about the Switch, and then now we're talking about Smash. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get so freaking good at this. It's actually insane. But I just want to play Animal Crossing. Let's be real. I'm the mayor in my city. That's how Animal Crossing New Leaf works. Is you're the mayor. You're not just a citizen. So you just bully everyone.
Are you gonna get the new Animal Crossing?
Imagine being muted, dude. Not like this, dude. But when does it come out?
Like in March.
My birthday.
I think like
if
March.
my stream gets big,
March?
if my stream gets big enough, I'll make an Amazon
mine
wish
too.
list. I'll make an Amazon wish list, dude.
I'm
People can
older
buy
than
it.
Rez.
Shut up, bruh. Come on, man. You gotta do me like that. Oh, DB out here, bruh. Let's go. Dude, we're just talking about various Oh, dude, DB came at the best time, dude. He just missed my statement by like 3 minutes. That's crazy.
He's making fun of you, DB.
No, I wasn't. You gotta watch the bottom. You wanna see. It's not what it looks like. Speaking of DB, dude, amazing commercial. DB Fanboy Gaming. Do I show it right now?
I didn't upgrade my camera.
Should we pull it up? Jamie, can you pull up the DB
light.
Fanboy Gaming commercial, Jamie?
See?
Sorry.
This is what it used to be.
Oh, I wish that joke was funny, dude. Frick.
Oh, I found it funny, Riz.
It's like Joe Rogan, his podcast.
Yeah.
Jamie, can we get a clip of that deer coming in with that car? When the deer just gets obliterated by that car? Jamie, can you go and pull that up for me? Hold up. A second to. You guys can just talk. I'm on the in-between screen because I'm kind of working right now. You guys want to?
No, we'll just stay silent.
Well,
Dotty,
oh yeah, here's the deal. No. Don't do this to me. This is what I think. What commercials do you guys think would be a great idea? You know, I talked about the other day redoing the
Coke one?
The Coke gaming commercial. What is my password? Oh,
that one.
Sorry.
That one would be hilarious. But at the same time, like as soon as we talked about that yesterday, today I haven't gotten that commercial once.
Oh,
I've
really?
actually seen
I
other
don't know what
commercials.
commercial you're talking
It's
about,
becoming a
like
meme.
ads on Twitch.
Yeah,
It's a Coke gaming. So the way it goes is a bunch of streamers that are very close to getting partner. You know, they have partner numbers. Well, we'll just play that too. Let me just pull up both. They pull partner numbers, right? And they probably applied for partners several times, or maybe even just once. And Coke Gaming comes in. I don't know if it's like a raid or something, but I think it's potentially just Coke Gaming. And they come in, drop a bunch of gifted subs. They'll throw you like, what is it? 10,000 bits is $100, right? Yeah. Throw you 10,000 bits and like say you just got partnered, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Coke Gaming. We just got partner, boys. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting ad, but
it's like a partner announcement during your stream.
It's a very wholesome ad. The only issue to me is that I've gotten it 80 times. So, you know.
Yeah, it gets a bit old, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's becoming a meme, dude. Oh, dude. Where is the commercial? I can't find the commercial on its own. It's a bunch of videos of like getting partner on stream by Coke Gaming. So I don't care about you streamers. I'm sorry, but Coke Gaming ad not for kids. We're not watching that one right now. Yeah, I can't find it, but I do want to redo that ad. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But for now, let me pull up. I have to make sure though that I don't like too far down this feed. Never know what could be around the corner, you know. Oh, this is awkward.
I
gotta
I just
take my-
watched the one that said not for kids. It's fine.
So here is an ad that DB Fanboy Gaming made for his stream. It is very well done. The cinematography, beautiful. The quality might not be the best because Twitter off. See, but go ahead and...
Hey, there you are.
Okay.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hey, babe.
Is everything okay? It's Christmas. Where's your holiday spirit?
I don't know. Not really feeling the magic this year.
Really? Didn't you like your gifts this year?
Of course. Thank you.
No magic.
They were great and all. It's just
what, honey?
I was really hoping to get a sub to DB Fanboy Gaming on Twitch. He has the coolest emotes. Subs get a fast pass with his viewers. And all of my entries in his giveaways would have twice the chance of winning. But I'm sorry, babe. You're right. I'm just a little salty. I'll get over it. Besides, it's always my birthday.
Wow.
No! It's loading! No! Are you kidding me? Xfinity! No! It crashed. It crashed.
Did she get him what he really wanted?
I don't know. Hold up.
A subscription to
No,
TheLimpWalrus?
we'll see. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Hold up. Play.
We're live.
Stop playing. Frick!
Lucky for you.
We got it.
Christmas isn't over yet.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Go on, click it.
This is the best Christmas ever!
Holiday season. Give the gift that really matters. Twitch.tv/DB Fanboy Gaming. Member of LiveLink, by the way. Look at this ending, dude. The PC, you got
So good.
the laptop.
So good.
It shows his stream, the audio. We got Fortnite dances. The kids are doing, the baby's doing it. The sub comes in. That's probably the sub from the actual guy too. I didn't catch the name because I was talking through the entire ending, but Barry, such a freaking good commercial, dude. It's so good.
Goddamn.
And I thought the Coat Gaming one would just be fantastic.
Or cams up.
Would just be a fantastic
There you
commercial.
go.
Why are we talking about this again? Oh, because DB's in the chat. There was no actual topic, huh?
Nah,
Okay.
there wasn't.
Well, now it's awkward again, dude. Shoot. Video content, Dottie. Let's transition, dude.
Video
Because DB actually has the drive and the ability. Okay,
That he does.
I have the drive as well with some slight burnout issues at the moment, but I don't have those same skills when it comes to the cinematography and the editing that DB does. And I don't think I could pull off such a feat. But it seems like Doddystyle, as far as the people in the room here, probably has the most talent and experience when it comes to video content. Let's be real. Do I need to pull up another Twitter video of your your special stream, the raindrop? Drop top. We're talking to Star Wars. You're hitting the Millie in the background, dude. Behind Luke. I mean, come on now. It doesn't get better than that. I don't know.
All right. I just enjoy video content. I don't know. I guess the extra time you've got to like think and be like, yo, what would be some silly, wacky, zany stuff that I could put in here? I don't know. I think I just love it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can be like, yo, let's let the ideas run wild. And I think I really dig that. But it does take a lot more effort, I reckon. And if you don't have the motivation, which at the moment I don't really, it's kind of a bit of a bummer because you just sort of don't put the effort in, you know. But speaking of, I have got. Don't tell anyone though. Don't tell anyone though. But I definitely have got video content on the way and available now.
Really?
On YouTube.
Wait,
Available now.
You know what would be great is if people knew where that content was at based on having name tags on the screen for command Dottie, command Limp, or command Rest to see all our Twitch links. That's crazy. But
Who did that? What a
here's the
good
way I
host.
see it, Dottie. Okay. You have to have the vision, and then you have to be able to pull off the vision. I have the vision. I have all these ideas. I just don't know how to articulate that vision in an editing software to make the product that I would like. So I I try, I give my best effort. I don't think it's gonna live up to the vision, and then I just quit. Next project needs something easier. Bye. Like I'm done. I can't do it.
What do you use for editing, Dottie?
Oh, the best. Oh, I thought
You
you
use
were talking about me.
Vegas?
Yeah, I just use Vegas because I would use Premiere, but it's just too much money at the
True.
moment. Like, I can't
Hashtag
afford it.
shortcut, guys. Hashtag
How much is
shortcut.
Vegas?
I got Vegas when it was in the Humble Bundle, so I got it for like
Oh,
30
this guy,
bucks.
dude.
30 bucks New Zealand, dude. That's like 20 something US. So good. So good.
Not to put him on blast here. I got my friend Bryce. That's all he would talk about. I think probably in like high school when it comes to buying games. Like, oh yeah, I got this on Humble Bundle. On Humble Bundle was actually this much. Humble Bundle. I'm telling you, the sales on Humble Bundle, dude. I got it on Humble Bundle, and I was just like, shut up, dude. I know that you know where to get the deals, and that I'm late every single time and I have to pay full price for everything because I just don't use Humble Bundle. I'd never heard of it before all this time, and he's got all these deals, and now Dottie out here flexing on me again. You know,
Dude, Humble Bundle.
Humble Bundle, dude.
Humble Bundle.
Meanwhile, I use Shotcut, probably the worst video editing software out there.
Shortcut?
Shotcut is a free editing software that basically every single time you want to slow down a clip or speed up a clip, it just crashes. It's like, oh, nice. Wow, you want this at half speed? All your progress belongs to me. And it just crashes everything, and you need to start over. So you got to be saving every single time so that it can catch up with itself and know, okay, this is on file, so this project is no longer overwhelmed. It's gonna crash less. If you don't save for some time, you'll be like, too much, bye. Like, sorry. Your progress that you wanted to keep? Oh, did you want to finish this video tonight? Sorry. Just,
Bad luck,
I don't know. Too much money. It's like monthly for these things, right? Or is it monthly to keep the softwares updating with like Premiere and stuff like that? It's not like a one-time thing, or is it?
Premiere, the Adobe like Creative Cloud, it's like an ongoing cost, dude. It's some BS. They've got like a subscription-based service where you pay like X amount of dollars, and it's not cheap either.
It's
I
a
think the
lot.
photography one, which I get like Photoshop and Lightroom for like $15 a month, which isn't bad. But to add an app on top of that, it's like an extra $40 a month.
Yeah. Honestly,
which adds up, you know?
No joke. I'm not even trolling. Just put iMovie on Windows. It's so simple. You just put clip next to clip. It has like 8 transitions or something. You can mess with the sound, the speed very easily. If I could get all my videos seamlessly from my PC to iPad, I would edit everything in iMovie. So freaking free. I know it's very limiting, but I would honestly use
it. Does
iMovie.
what you need, dude.
Exactly.
It does what you need.
Because I'm a pretty simple dude because, I mean, my visions are typically pretty simple.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, if I knew how to, say that I own these softwares and I knew how to do all this stuff, then my visions would probably be a lot more elaborate of what I would like to create. But since I know my limitations, typically the things I make are...
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like my Realm Morale video that was inspired by you putting yourself dancing with really low opacity over the top of the gameplay. So I know for me, when I'm gunning these kids down in a Realm Royale, you see me shooting my ukulele or like shooting like a airsoft gun to the screen, and it's overlaid over the gameplay. That's just such a genius feature you can have in your video. It's just overlaying low opacity crap of you acting dumb, or or as Dottie would say, just having a wee boogie, you know?
Having a wee boogie, dude.
Yeah.
That's what life's all about, you know?
Oh yeah, today I was actually talking to Sherm at my work today, and he was asking me about my stream and stuff. I don't know how these kids know I stream. I really don't talk about it. I know there are a couple of kids that have moved on from the middle school and now go to the high school, and the bus stops by the middle school. So these kids get out the bus and are like, yo, Recidation. I'm like, like prime sub to this man. And like, no one even knows what the heck they're talking about or why but some kids just, I guess, find out that, you know, we stream on the side in our spare time because video games really be about that life. But
right, you know it. Like if you were in middle school or high school and like your coach was a streamer, you know find that out.
True.
And then everyone in the school would know.
Yes, that's basically going to be the case probably within within 3 weeks after this break, 100%. So we'll get partnered. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, but he was talking to me about, he just wanted to know what my username and stuff was, and because I didn't think if I say it, I don't think people can spell it. I don't think it's that complicated, but everyone else thinks it's such a complicated name. So I'm like, okay, I'll just give him the live link team one. I told him we got a podcast tonight. You just stop by, then you'll know my Twitch from there. And I was just telling him about the two people that we were gonna have on today, along with myself. And I was telling him, one guy's from New Zealand, and I was telling him the different slang and stuff like that. I find it so fascinating, like the different vernacular from even just state to state, not even from country to country. I think even from state to state, there's a lot of stuff that I mean, people say that we say like hecka, lit, hyphy, definitely more like West Coast stuff.
Yeah.
I think New York has a bunch of stuff that I don't know about.
Hey,
a bunch
I'm
of different
walking
slang.
here.
Yeah. I think they call like drinks like a bev, which is just shortening the word beverage, which I don't.
Bevy.
Bevy. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
bevy. Okay, so that's also New Zealand got it on lock as well. Okay. But I think it's so interesting, or like going on a tramp. Like, I mean, I guess you're trampling over things or walking on things. Going on a tramp as opposed to a hike, I think is interesting as well.
Yeah.
I just say howdy and y'all a lot down
Yeah,
in Texas.
yeah.
Howdy,
that's
y'all,
also
I'm
the-
Texas.
Yeah, that's like the Wait, oh, I forgot the line. I was gonna complete that. It's like no, I'm stupid. What's the difference? Like they SpongeBob episode.
That was a good episode.
What am I? Stupid?
Texas.
No, I'm Texas. What's the difference? Dude, I love it. But that's what everyone says as far as like Texas. They'll be like, oh, howdy, y'all. Or like, but you actually do say that. Like, it's not just a stereotype for no reason, right? It's actually
Yeah.
said.
Well, okay.
You know?
Up until I
Right?
never said howdy until I went to college.
Okay.
Like, it's not a common thing that you hear on a regular basis outside of the city that I live in now.
Is it like a South Texas thing or a North Texas or a
It's-
Central
so-
Texas?
It is.
Where it's said?
It is our school's official like greeting, since we are the
Okay.
friendliest campus in the
Mm,
world.
Understood.
We have an official friendliest greeting, and that is howdy.
Dang. That's big plays, dude. Big plays.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
So now I just actually say it for real instead of like as a joke.
Let me try to blow this without getting political again. But stereotypes, dude. Aren't they like aren't they low key true for the most part?
Yeah,
When it comes to like
that's why they exist.
stereotypes don't just happen for no reason. And people take offense about it. I'm not just saying like racial stereotypes, but typically there would be a majority of a minority that has certain things about them that people could start making inferences or start making stereotypes based on what a majority of a certain type of people. So
Yeah,
just to get into race lightly, okay, we'll start with African American. I think that's very fitting that I can get that going. Fried chicken, right, and Kool-Aid, grape drink, and whatnot. Do I
don't forget about
do
watermelon.
and watermelon. Now, do I identify with most of those? Actually, okay, wait a minute. Here's the deal. Super picky dude. Fruits, vegetables, not very many. You can obviously tell. Watermelon, not my thing. Chicken's amazing. My favorite Capri Sun, which is like a
Juice box.
juice.
right?
Okay, thank you. I was
How-
trying to make sure. I was like, how do I? Yes, juice pouch type deal, Doddystyle. I was trying to make sure you're tracking here. My favorite flavor is Pacific Cooler, but second to that, like literally so close second, would be the grape flavor. So I think maybe check, we got that. But Kool-Aid, like we didn't really have it around the house. I guess that could just be just my family though. So maybe I'm missing out on something where you just get water and you put like 7 things of the Kool-Aid powder in it, so it's just actually straight sugar. I don't really identify with that one. Let's go to. I'm just checking. Okay, you guys are still white. Let's go to Hispanic. Let me make sure that I cover that as well. Apparently, because some people in the past have said that I look Mexican or like Indian. Pisses me off. I don't think I look Indian at all. I'm not saying that I would be ashamed to be Indian. I just don't think.
All right, get on with it.
You know what I'm saying? The mom throwing the chancla. We got the like tacos, burritos, or especially, which is weird because Mexican food. You can't even call it a stereotype. It's just Mexican food. Like
Yeah.
saying Ethiopians like Ethiopian food. It's like, yeah. I mean,
Like
that's
they have food.
that's. Wow, that's rough. Don't come on, man. You gotta do me like that. What
Hey,
about
it's
you
my
guys?
favorite
You
kind
guys
of food. I can say that.
like
But, like,
New Zealanders? What do they have? Texans or
I mean, I
French
can tell
people?
you, Texans they get made fun of because like we supposedly ride our horses to school every day.
Oh, dude.
I-
True. Wait,
I
you guys,
can
you
tell
guys
you-
don't?
No,
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
I
trying to
can
figure
tell
out
you-
what the parking scenario would be like for so long. Like, do people do like is there valet and then they tend to them while you're at school? That would be crazy. That'd be a moneymaker actually if they converted to horses as opposed to cars. Because this is my thing. Not to cut you off here, but I do have to explain. Energy efficient cars are on the rise. Everyone knows that. You're getting less hate for driving a Prius, and you're getting more hate for driving some car from the 60s. So if they were to eliminate cars as a whole and just make everyone in Texas ride horses to school with a valet service that would take care of feeding and water and giving your horse water, I think it could actually be a legitimate 6-figure business idea. Patent. Okay, go ahead.
so
I don't think if
let's
you say patent, you get the patent for it.
What?
I feel like you need to
Excuse
go
me?
through some legal
Oh,
process, maybe.
So
this-
I will say
yeah.
there's still a law in Texas that hasn't. No one ever uses it, but it still exists. In that, if you get to school by horse, the school literally has to take care of it while you're in class.
senior prank, dude. That's so free-lo. That's
Yeah.
such a free senior prank. Yeah. Every senior just needs to ride a horse to school, or like you start at a certain starting point. Like, there's always the horse girl in the class, right? And she just brings all of her horses in the class. Each person chooses one. Like, Tom, you're going to ride Dusty. Sarah, you're on Moonshine. Jake, you're going to ride Stallion. Like, I would say that would be a really good senior prank. You just pull up with the gang. I mean, public schools have hundreds of kids in their senior class. So you just pull up,
Public.
pull up to the parking lot. The principal walks out like, what in the Sam heck is going on out here? And then
What in tarnation?
the top prankster pulls up in the horse and he says, Mr. Johnson, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. And that's it. And everyone dismounts at the same time and you just walk off. The principal is just gathering all the faculty and, Mr. Jefferson, you got Dusty. Miss White, you got Stallion. Jeff, the AD, yes, Jeff. Moonshine, that one's you. And, you corral him up. Dude, has that happened before that you've heard of?
I think it happened at our school like 20 years before us.
Oh, what? That's sick.
Dang,
But-
that's funny.
But no, like there's a reason that like Texas has that stereotype, because you can ask anyone that's lived in Texas and they will say they have seen at least one person riding a horse on the side of a highway.
Mm-hmm.
They have seen, like, we have like the cavalry units
Oh, what?
at certain
Actually?
events certain
Pog,
events,
dude.
where like
That's insane.
it wouldn't be as easy for a car to go around. They have like sheriffs on horses or constables on
Dang.
horses. And it's just like that's why that stereotype is still a thing.
Just
That's
imagine
ridiculous.
I just imagine a high-speed chase. Cars going 100. These horses have no chance. They're on the freeway. It's just 10 horses chasing after some crazy fast car, and they're just getting obliterated. Like they can't seem to close the gap. That'd be tough.
Yeah,
Tough.
this would be like right outside of like a football stadium or something,
Okay.
or like a music festival
So where there's tons of people
where there's-
congregated.
where there's not cars, but
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people and like a bunch of other structures that like a police cruiser couldn't just like drive
Mhm.
around.
And the way I see it, a horse cop most likely is way more intimidating than a bike cop.
Oh yeah,
Like those guys get flamed, dude. They
we
get
make fun of the
flamed.
bike cops, but
Yeah,
when
but the horse cops are
For
legit.
good reason too.
Yeah.
Those dudes are
It's
pussies.
just like because they're on the horses that they get, the horses are like up to here to me, like 5.5 foot tall, like horses where they start.
Dang. Okay. You guys watch Spirit?
Yeah, that was
I watched
good.
like
That was a
3
good
times.
movie.
I mean, I work at a school, so I watched like 3 times. It is a good movie. I'm just saying.
It's my girlfriend's favorite movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Stereotypes, dude. Wait a minute. Is she the horse girl in the
her
in the
sister
class?
is.
Okay, fair enough. Dodged a bullet there. Nah, I'm playing. Dude, that'd be so cool, man. For a senior prank. Speaking of senior pranks, can I tell you guys my senior prank?
No.
My senior
Go
prank
ahead,
idea didn't fall
Oh.
through. So I transferred to a public school my senior year.
The
And
mariachi band.
school that I went to beforehand, senior pranks were kind of lame. They were more, how much can we vandalize and call it a senior prank? Or how hard can we make the janitors work tonight? How late can we keep them at the school? And those to me are kind of dumb, kind of childish. Now, one senior prank that I heard was legendary before I went to school there. Was they had 3 sheep, and they painted a number on the sheep, 1, 2, and 4, and they just released it in the school. And when the faculty caught the 3 sheep, they're like, "Bro, where's number 3?" And they're just looking all day, just stressed out about trying to find that 3rd sheep, or sheep number 3, that just didn't exist. And it was like really stressful and funny.
That is epic.
But my senior year, I don't even think we did one. But I had an idea for it. And I talked to this guy who was very involved in like student government. Pretty cool dude. And I'm like, okay, if there's someone to talk to my idea about, it's this guy. So I go up to him like, hey, I got an idea. And a couple of other people had kind of thrown around the basic idea of draining the pool. We have water polo team, swim team, stuff like that. But draining the pool, that'd be tough. Like, how do you get that much water out of there? And I'm thinking, I have an idea. We're going to make the pool just spaghetti. We're just going to throw in the raw spaghetti. And it'll just soak it all up. No, it'll just soak it all up, right? Right? That was my principle.
What?
Now, we would have to get the water hot enough. But if you just chuck in all the
Pure
noodles,
spaghetti.
it would just soak up all the water. And the pool would essentially be drained within the spaghetti noodles. So first issue, he's like, how you get all that spaghetti, bro? Like, there's no way you could drain the whole... I'm like, hey, spaghetti drive for charity, but it's fake. I know it sounds messed up, but it'd be really funny in the end if we could pull off the prank because we got enough spaghetti. But we do like a spaghetti imposter drive, and then we just dump it all in. Because gelatin, here's the issue with that. I think that the residue from like the powder and stuff like that would cause kind of some vandalism, right? Or a cost, a big cost, permanent damage. Whereas noodles are they're just noodles. Just scoop them out of the pool. Yeah. So that was my idea. Never fell through. It would have been, dude. How funny would that have been, dude? Swim team shows up at 6:45 for the morning swim. Just a pool, just spaghetti. That would. Like,
what are you gonna do?
Dude,
Nothing.
that would be.
That would be funny.
And you also need to make sure that you have pranks that can last throughout the whole day. So there are some pranks. I think one time in middle school, someone, maybe it was even the faculty, I think they TP'd like my math teacher's classroom or something. Well, we never got to see it because by the time school started, it was all cleaned up. There's no way you can clear out 20 tons, 20 tons of noodles out of a pool within in an hour and 5 minutes tops. No way. That would be so cool. And then I thought about, okay, what if I did try to pull it off with a few friends, and then we got caught, and then I'm in debt. Oh yeah, why aren't you going to college this year? I gotta pay for these noodles, bro. I'm in noodle debt. Like, honestly, how stupid would that sound? So, Dottie, you guys got senior pranks over there at grade 12 as they call it, right? You guys call them grades, right? Or no?
No, yeah.
Like, I'm a grade 6. Oh, years. Okay, got you. I think they do the same thing in Canada potentially.
Yeah, no,
I'm a year 6.
When we've been saying senior prank, he thinks it's a bunch of old people.
Oh.
No. I know that senior pranks like
year
year
12.
13.
Year 13. Wait.
Yeah.
Year 13?
Yeah. Years 1 through 13.
Do they have like
kindergarten year 1? Yeah.
Oh. Scrolling. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kindergarten is like 4-year-olds.
What's your this just flows off the tongue. Year 13 prank. Come on now.
Right?
Yeah. Anything?
It was nothing good our year. It was kind of similar. I feel like a lot of people, dude, what was our prank? I'm trying to think, but nothing good is coming.
Yeah, people covering the floors in cups of water just causes water damage.
I guess so. I feel like posters in weird places was something that I remember, like, going to the school late at night. So, you got to do those things in your last year.
Wait, hold on. You cut out. Go to school late at night. That's it. I was like, okay, dude, like you're staying for night school. That's savage.
No,
but
no, no, no.
what do you-
No, no, like going around, I feel like our year really didn't get imaginative with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they just sort of stacked it. We had like picnic tables for like in all the open outdoor areas. I feel like made a big pyramid out of those. You know, you
Ooh.
stack 5 across, then 4
Yeah,
across.
yeah. Okay.
Lift them all up, get all the big beefy boys up to stack them. Number 3, number 2. You've got a thing like
Yeah.
5 meters tall there. It's funny, I guess.
Yeah, meters. Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of just an excuse for me, anyway. I was like, I'm not too like. I don't have a stake in this, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like if I don't show up, I'm ostracized from the group or whatever.
Some people think like this is how I get back at the school, or like this is my legacy. I'ma leave. Cups of water on the floor. Yeah, that was me, dog. Like, dude, I know. Okay, nice, dude.
No,
You
no one
ruined
cares.
the floor and the drywall. Nice. It has to get replaced, dude. Good job. You know.
Yeah. Some dudes like a couple of years before me, they just like glued the locks, like put glue in the locks. Just have to replace the locks, like.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, a few years before me, they went in one of the big like halls and just completely like poured like lube and soap everywhere in the halls, and it's basically a giant slip and slide. And you'd see
That sounds
people,
pretty fun.
you'd see people
Troy-
just like on the
Troy
ground.
Bolton in the opening scene for High School Musical. He hits the corner and he does a little jump slide on the drum. Oh man, that is beautiful.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, that's
But
such
no, it's
a
like
good idea.
you'd see people like sliding around on their knees. You'd see people like backed up against the wall with their feet against it, ready to just like push off, and they'd go down the way of the entire hall.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
insane.
You know what that reminds me of? The whole sliding in the hallways of a school. Have you guys heard of? Is it called hallway surfing or something like that? Where
No.
you like lay on the ground like on your side and you kick off of one wall and do a
Oh, yeah,
spin
I've
to where
seen
you
that.
kick off the opposite wall and you just kick off of each wall doing spins like back and forth. I don't know, Jamie, can we?
Yeah, people.
I need
people were doing
I
that.
need Dottie to understand. It's
People were doing that, and it was just
I got you.
it was insane, like the speed that people were moving in that hallway.
I think it's called hallway surfing. Here's a video like six years ago, dude. Look at this. Look at that. That is so cool. That is ridiculous, dude.
You don't get anywhere though. I thought
I-
this was
but-
to like make your
I
way
don't know. No, you're just in one place. I don't know. I just think it's a cool concept. We had people doing that at my school.
yeah.
That's what came to mind when Limp was saying they're sliding
pretty
down the
funny.
halls and stuff.
Yeah.
dope.
yeah.
Sick
I
stuff.
can imagine Limp's one though. That'd be pretty rowdy. God
No,
dang.
we got bottle flipping now. At a private school, maybe things get banned or phrases get
private.
banned. But when I transferred to public school, I didn't think any of that would ever happen. We actually got bottle flipping banned school wide that year because it was just annoying to the teachers. I know the athletic director or the guy that was head of PE there did not like it at all and did not let people do it in the locker room because it was just so loud and spilled water all the time. It was annoying. But the main reason is that people would bottle flip onto really high places, like on top of light posts or like little ledges that are like kind of against the wall. And there's one lamp post that is like it's aged around the light, and people actually got like 30 bottles up in there just by throwing them in all upright. And
What are
they
you gonna
just created-
drink on that day though? What?
I don't. It was funny for some reason. I'm trying to think if I did one. I think I did one on top of like a lamppost type deal. Close. Honestly, close. But we had bottles everywhere, and it was just really funny to be walking home or like walking to your car after school and just seeing it in some unique different place. Like, good one, dude. Good one. Like they can ban
You guys
bottle
remember
flipping,
planking?
but
that
that's
was-
not something
that was a
I
very long time
personally
ago.
participated in. Considering my core strength, we took a pass
Too
on that
strong.
one.
Too strong.
Not
on the
strong
court.
enough.
Like you
Not
would,
strong enough.
break whatever
Definitely,
you would. Just the muscles would flip.
I would break whatever I was on
The
top of.
foundations would crumble. because your core strength was too strong. I get you. dude. I
Essentially,
get
that's kind of what I'm getting at.
you. I don't quite relate because my core isn't that strong, but I get
Mhm.
you.
You guys remember when that a long time ago? What was that trend that came out? People doing like there were Fortnite dances actually. I'm playing. I don't really remember a bunch of like old trends that like took over as far as like dances and different things like
the
that.
Harlem Shake.
Oh, I thought it was so sick that the boy Joji actually invented like the whole trend took off from what he did. I had no idea until I heard about his Filthy Frank channel and when he started to switch to just doing music, to where I found out, wait, that fool was really the one that was behind that whole video. That was the boy Filthy Frank out here innovating back in the day. I had no idea.
Dude, he's had a career, dude.
Yeah.
And man.
I can think of like toys and different stuff that were really popular at a time. Beyblades were huge. We had the one kid, my friend Patrick was always the one to bring in the arena.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty freaking good. And I believe, if I remember correctly, that we'd go over to our cousin's house a lot back in the Idaho days. And I'm trying to think if Beyblades were a thing or not at the time, because if they were, potentially I could have gotten really strong metal parts from like my cousins. That could be a fluke though. Could just be a memory that I made up on the spot. Yeah.
Bootleg Beyblade sort of parts.
I think 5th grade and like 6th and 7th grade, like silly bands were a thing. Essentially, these rubber bands that are shaped like different stuff. Those were like I never got.
Those were dumb.
Mood rings, pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
And then last thing, I actually made up this trend that potentially could have gone county-wide. I'm not quite sure.
What is a county?
Oh, it's like multiple cities all together are categorized as like a county. So a county would have
like
these 7 cities.
Gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
like a little region. Toxic waste is something I brought to school. It's like I don't know if you had warheads. Yeah, little barrel. Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Barrels full of the candy.
Yes. Or warheads are very similar to those. And I brought those to school, and then everyone started bringing it, and then warheads became like a big thing, and everyone was trying to see how many of the sour candies they could have. And I'm just like, hey, that was me, by the way. That was literally me. It's like 5th grade me, dude. Putting the work in. That was a big boy trend. But
There's
what
also
about you guys? What did you guys have?
The
growing up
ghost
trend
pepper.
wise? People do that at school? No.
Yeah, I did it at school.
What?
Yeah.
I think we had one kid do that. Maybe my junior year. Someone heard about like this kid that bought one, and it was freaking out. Like he brought a quart of milk to school as well. But that's like the only thing I can remember was like one kid trying it at like recess. But that wasn't like a big thing. At least not at my school. I wish it was. That would have been dope.
All right, let me set the scene for you here real quick.
Okay.
So sophomore year, so 10th grade or year 11, Dottie.
Hey, let's go, dude.
In the last period of the day. So we got about an hour left
Mhm.
of the day till we get to go home. And we'd planned this a few days before. We're like, we're gonna do it here. No one else brought their peppers except for me.
Dude, what?
Oh,
Actually, no shows,
That's
dude.
sad.
Wow.
And so, earlier in the day, I had the pepper in just like a plastic bag. Well, I guess when I opened it to like smell it, earlier in the day, I guess I had somehow gotten some on my fingers.
Oh no.
No, did you touch?
Yeah, right in the eye
Oh,
from a ghost pepper, and just like
bruh.
I was out of that classroom earlier that day, and so I had an irritated eye going into this last class, and it was just so disappointing that no one else brought it.
Wow.
But I did it anyway because one of the guys said,
There it
"Oh,
is.
well, no one brought it, so I will
Nice.
give you. I
You
will
hero,
give you
dude.
I will give you $1 per minute that the teacher doesn't find out, or that you have to take a drink." So I was like, so no water, no milk.
That's
and
how
the
Limp
teacher
became a
couldn't
millionaire.
find out.
Actually, is she never found out ever.
I
And
got-
Limp is
I
still
got
collecting money.
$40.
$40?
Yeah,
Nice.
because we were
That's
about
not
10
bad.
minutes into class. There was a little like lull, and they're like, do it now. And so like whole ghost pepper, 40 minutes. I'm dying. And like we get to the end, like the end of that 40 minutes, some girls is like raising her voice, like, you did what? Everyone's like looking at me like laughing. So this chick like looks over, she's like, what's going on?
Becky really a snitch, bro. She really can't control her volume. Wow. Yeah, honestly did.
And then the teacher was younger, so she knew like what it could possibly be. So
Oh boy.
it stopped there. But 20 minutes later or 10 minutes later, I was out of that class. I just wanted to go home so bad because like I didn't have anything to wash it down with. And I was just dying.
That sucks.
And then get home, like I had to get a ride with a friend, so like he could just drop me off and I could, and in my stomach was killing me. It was like a bomb went off. And then I got to the toilet and bad things happened.
That's game. That's game. Oh, we have a story request in chat, dude. Talk about Ultimate 4, dude. Oh boy. Okay. You guys play Foursquare growing up?
Yeah.
Square.
Yeah,
It's got 4 squares. You gotta hit the ball and stuff like that. So I created a game called Ultimate 4. We had 2 4 squares that were about 3 feet from each other, and they were like in perfect alignment. So you got 1 4 square and a few feet over another 4 square, same exact size. So I thought, hey, let's make a 2-player game, kind of like tennis, called Ultimate 4. And you have to serve it by like throwing it to the other person's 4 square, but in the first 2 squares. After that, you can hit it up once, and then your second hit has to be to like throw it to their square. So either you can like hit it with like your fist or push it with your hand, but your hand can't be under it because that would be like a hold. Get a point, like a point deduction for that. Got caught actually holding it, but yeah, it was like you pop it up on the first hit, push it back over to their square. And they would have to hit it up, and you try to put it in these awkward spots, or like try to like push but spin the ball so that it would like hit the ground somewhere and then like ricochet off to a side. But it was so much fun. And the reason why I started Ultimate 4 is the kids in my class, like we got kids that just like foul a bunch in basketball or don't play by the rules. And it's like, bro, this is no fun. You guys aren't playing basketball like the way it's intended to be played. Like this is dumb. No one actually wants to play by the rules. So the boy Zach is just gonna peace out. This is dumb. So I made up the game, taught some friends, and everyone was seeing like, yo, bro, Zach's game is freaking litty, dude. This is insane. To where we got like 10 people lined up to play Ultimate 4. And where were the basketball kids at? They came crawling back because there weren't enough people to play basketball games. So they'd hop in the same line to learn Ultimate 4 by my rules because I created the game. And then after a while, you know, I decided to hand on Ultimate 4 to the second best player, my friend Alex. He started running the games. He was like the champion guy because I decided, you know, let's dip now. I think these kids have learned their lesson. Let's start hooping. Let's play some basketball. So that's actually the same year that I dunked on Goose Boy 3, by the way. Same exact season. So no footage, sadly, but Ultimate 4 was a good game. What did you guys play? What did you guys play at recess? Or is it called recess, Dottie? This is so dumb. We're breaking down every single word. Recess, break, tea time,
just
optional
break.
tea time. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Could be
No, it's just break. It's just
Okay,
like break
break.
and lunchtime.
Okay.
Recess. What was recess? Played a bit of football actually.
Football. Wait, sorry, American football, or
Like
we're talking
footy.
football,
No,
soccer. There it is.
Soccer.
My
Soccer.
bad. It's a
Soccer.
legit confusion.
Soccer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Football. Play some
Like,
football.
you know, the one where the foot touches the ball. and
Okay,
you
dude.
kick it
Okay,
with your foot.
we have a kicker, by the
Ball.
way, and we kick off to start the game. That's why it's called football. Okay. Yep.
It-
Yep. Socks off,
we played
Dottie.
a bit of that.
Okay.
Would play. I don't know. I wasn't massive, and we did hoop a bit in year 13. Our last year.
Oh, Carmelone. There it is. Put it up there. Okay.
We had a real dingy hoop outside our common room.
Okay.
And the common room was like where the year 13s chilled at lunch and stuff. Got our own. We got some heated. We got some
There
couches.
it is.
We got a microwave, dude. It was
Really?
pretty dope.
Cool.
So yeah, it was just casual though. It was nothing too,
Mhm.
you know. It's a bit of casual hooping, bit of casual football.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
life was good, man. Life was simple.
Very nice. Come on. Did you guys like rope cattle or something?
Nah, we
Rodeo.
I'm sorry.
They had,
we
like these
played-
pigs
like
out
we
there.
play horse. We'd play horse
Oh, man.
where someone acted like a horse.
Wait, you're not making this up. You're
No,
not.
No,
I'm
horse
joking,
is
I'm
different.
joking.
Okay. Oh wait, act
No, like
like a
with
horse.
basketball. With
Oh
basketball.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I was so done, dude.
And then we played like soccer, football, We had like a really cool playground for the last year we were there, but otherwise it was a death trap.
Mhm.
Yeah, just in like I think in like 4th grade, a lot of us boys we'd go running around catching grasshoppers in like milk cartons that we got at lunch.
Oh, that's actually pretty
those, like,
innovative. Yeah,
those,
no,
like
I got
paper
you.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you just like open them up all the way.
Yeah, all
And
4
then-
sides. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you try to like catch as many grasshoppers as possible in that carton, and then bring them to your next class.
Wait, that's lit.
Just
Just
let 'em
set 'em
all
loose. Yeah,
loose.
set them all loose.
Yeah, exactly.
50
But
grasshoppers.
it's Texas, though. Like, is everyone used to it? Like, oh wow, there's 7 grasshoppers, and
no.
the girls are just not screaming at all. It's like, oh, a
No, usually
grasshopper.
people get
This
pretty
is Texas. Okay. I actually could imagine whether or not I was someone that was like around bugs all the time, just like you're taking the math test, it's dead silent, you just look, crickets on your left shoulder, and you're just like, scream mid question. You're just like, what's wrong? No, number 7 is just a challenge for me. It's a really tough question. I'm getting frustrated. But dude, that sounds dope. That's something. Okay, speaking of like bugs and stuff, as far as recess, there's something that I used to do in I think 2nd and 3rd grade. It was called Antia. It was a civilization that me and my friends built for ants. There was this big, I think it was
What about the uncles?
is it drop acorns or oak tree or something? There's this really big tree out in the back field. And the bark, you know how like bark runs down and there's little spaces in between the bark, and we would use like twigs and stuff to jam in there and create little terraces that would pop out from the tree and little like housing units. And we would like take some of our like snacks out there from our first break. Wow. Hide Your E-Girl is now hosting the stream with 1 viewer. I just thought we'd, get that out there. Appreciate it, man. We'd create this civilization for the ants, leave some of our snacks out there in the little houses that we built them that were literally an extension of the tree. And each day we kind of add to it. Some stuff would fall off or get broken off by other kids during recess. And it was pretty dope. I just thought it was sick that we had the ability to just build this grand world for ants,
Civilization.
as far as high school, or did things change for you guys as far as recess, like from grade school to, from the lower years for Dottie up to, I'm trying to think from like
it's
10,
fine. I get
11,
what you're
12,
saying.
13. So the last 4. I mean, do you guys separate it? Is it called like upper school or like high school or intermediate,
got
elementary school? Like,
Primary.
got you.
We got
Okay.
primary then high school.
Got you. So this would be more
Yeah.
high school. Sports, we weren't allowed in the gym too often during the day because there wasn't anyone to like supervise. But second recess, like our long lunch recess. Water God 25, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, man. What's here? Oh, it's the boy.
What's up, Tyler?
Welcome to the stream, Tyler. Yo.
Yo, Tyler.
And Water God 25 host, dude. What are we doing to deserve these fatty hosts, dude? Honestly.
Goddamn. Too good.
Well,
It's
high
good
school, I
looking.
can remember junior year, we played basketball for a semester where it was always the same teams, and we just kept score of which team won each recess. I think my team won probably by 5 games by the end of the year. Your boy obviously is saucing. But it was really cool to have the same teams every single day, and you kind of got to know the person that you'd guard each day and their style. Waffle shots. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Live League appreciates you, by the way. Freaking boys, dude. But we played, it was just so cool to have organized teams, like that level of organization from a group of like 10 to 12 dudes to actually take the time out of their recess every single time. Like, oh, I have to rush and finish this homework that's due next period. Screw that, dude. I'm not, Sarah,
About a ball, dude.
thanks for the host. I appreciate it, bro. But I don't know, that was so much fun. Like, did anything change for you guys in like high school recess compared to the primary stuff?
Well, we didn't have
And the
recess
host
in
from
high
Sarah.
school.
What? You didn't have like break, or like during like lunch was say like 40 minutes. So you finished
Yeah.
your lunch at 15, you got 25 to go do something, right?
All right, so in elementary school, we did have recess.
Mhm.
In middle school, we couldn't just go wherever once we were
Oh.
done with lunch. We had to stay in the cafeteria. In high school, it's
not
just
pod.
like you can do whatever.
Okay.
Like as long as you stay on campus, you can go
Mm.
anywhere.
Okay. Were you guys allowed to leave campus for lunch? I thought that was a thing for seniors
On-
at my school, but I don't think anyone actually did it. Like you don't have enough
On
time.
certain days, because like our school is very I don't know, it's an open school. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot of classes on the outside of buildings.
Okay.
It's really old. Like
Got it.
it's 50s, 40s originally.
Mhm.
And so like if someone was like they have to keep people in like a certain area, so they could only restrict it to certain days,
Mhm.
or people would just walk out. Like
Got you.
you could pretend like you're walking
Yeah.
somewhere else and just like walk
Uh-huh.
across the street and just leave.
Okay. What about like after school? Do you guys have a certain stuff you do after school? I know like my squad, I couldn't drive, but my friend Conrad could drive a lot earlier than everyone else. He like really got on top of the whole license thing. And Dottie, do you guys have Burger King? I know you guys don't have Jack in the Box, but do you guys have Burger King?
I was about to.
Wait, what? You
after
have the same
school-
story? Oh, go. Wait, I'll do one after. Actually, go
do
ahead.
you have a long chicken?
Long chicken?
It's called an original chicken sandwich. Here to cut in front of your story,
no,
in front of
we'll
my
get to that
story.
story later.
Oh, okay,
We'll
later.
get to
Okay,
that
that's fine.
story.
Yeah. Go ahead. So me and Dottie have similar experience, but potentially. Go ahead.
BK was the spot after school.
Yeah.
We go down. We had. Do you guys have stunner meal? It was like $5. You get a burger, a sundae, chips, and a drink. Best value. They like started messing with it later on. It's like more expensive, and they started expanding what burgers you could get. But then it's like $6.50, $7 for a stunner meal. Not a stunner.
It wasn't named that, but I know when the 4 for $4 came out years ago, Burger King's like, we'll do you one better and go the 5 for $4, where it's essentially what Wendy's 4 for $4 is, except you get a cookie as well, just to one up Wendy's like just a little bit. I thought that was interesting. Like, but yeah, it wasn't called that, but we had something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's sick.
Dude. BK was the spot.
Yeah. We had a BK by our school, and you know, the school I went to before, a lot of rich boys out here, you know. So essentially, they walk into the Burger King and it seems like they just look at the menu and say, "Man, what is the most expensive thing here that I will not finish?" It's like, Brett. So your boy Zach, I walk up to the value menu, and they're like, "Man, how did Zach get 8 things for $1.50, and I got one meal for like $12, and he's out here with a tray of food for pocket change." And I taught my friends the way of the value meal, and so basically we would just pack everyone to the freaking Prius, which at the time no one really ragged on a Prius driver because, well, I'm like, I drive a Prius, you can't even drive yet, you don't have a license, why are you like roasting on my Prius?
That's true.
Very fuel efficient. So everyone packs in the Prius, goes down to BK, and I taught them the ultimate burger. I called the Pioneer. I called it the Pioneer because, you know, I invented it. So I think I pioneered a way for these kids at my school that were used to spending a lot to get a lot of food for way less. So I would get a cheeseburger, $1, chicken sandwich, $1, another cheeseburger, and you go cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, cheeseburger, and you add ketchup and mayo in it, and then you cut it down the middle because honestly it's too high to actually eat. And you got yourself literally 3 like sandwiches worth of stuff. Get a small fry on the side, get a drink as well for like $1.29, and you essentially are spending like $6 for triple of what a meal would give you.
I mean, I'm just
It's
saying
insane.
that sounds exactly like the McDonald's McGangbang.
It does sound like that, except for the fact that
The fucking McGangbang, dude. Wait, that's the...
It's not just in New Zealand, dude. Okay, you know we got the trends out here. The Pioneer was actually amazing.
When someone first brought up the McGangbang, I didn't believe. I'm like, that's not a real thing. I'm not gonna better go up and say, "Can I have a McGangbang?" Like, they're gonna turn me.
Can
away.
Can I get Ronald McDonald out here
Yeah.
for gangbang?
Honestly, here's the deal, dude. Okay. You make them yourself. I didn't ask for a pie. Okay, one time I did ask for a Pioneer, and they were confused, and we thought it was funny. Never did it again. It was really awkward. So we, you know, because they're not gonna. I mean, how do you wrap that in the burger wrapping? Something that high, like you would need to use 2. Like it's stressful for them. So you got to order it all separate. You got to construct it yourself. You got to sauce it up yourself. You know. That's just how it went. And everyone that year saved a lot more money going out to school, out to get food after school on way less money. You know, because there's some kids like we go out to eat, they realize that they don't have much money because they spend too much, and then like on the phone, Mom, can you transfer $60 into my account? I'm just like, wait, you can do that? I can't do that, bro. I got the money I got is the money I got. You know what I'm saying? I can
That's the truth.
call mom at 1:30 p.m. while she's at work, answer, and expect her to actually be like, no, but at least, man, they say it like it's nothing, dude. Like, and $60, bro. We're at BK. You're gonna spend $1.50 with my meal. You don't need $60, okay? Ask her for $5. Humble yourself, dude. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of getting worked up. After school stuff, you guys take it away. I need to calm down. I'm gonna put the mic down on the stand. Go ahead and talk, guys.
See, our spot, no one ever like really went anywhere after school, but because we all had like first period off, we'd all go to Chick-fil-A in the morning before classes. Get all those chicken minis. But at my school, like, because we didn't ever do anything after school, I just started like inviting people to play Ultimate Frisbee. And that's how we started playing Ultimate Frisbee. And then I started the club. And it, like, while I was there in that 1 year, it became the second largest organization in our school. The Ultimate Frisbee Club, where we just went and played Ultimate Frisbee like 4 times a week.
Okay. At my high school, we had it in PE. Of course, I didn't take PE. Played so many sports, but I got the credits. I actually never took a PE class in high school. That's actually a true story. But I think our PE class had Ultimate Frisbee, so there was an actual tournament. And then at lunch, our lunch break, they would actually play out the championships on the football field. And here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I shoutcasted it. I did. There was an announcer there in the actual booth, and guess what your boy did? I talked right over that fool because he was trash at shoutcasting. And people kind of would start to like sit near me and my friends because we're like, oh, this guy, like, he's doing a pretty funny job of commentating. Because being a senior transfer, I don't freaking know any of these kids on the field, so I have to make up based on their appearance. It was a little bit disrespectful. I'm sorry. I had to do what I had to do. But I shoutcasted the tournaments, and the guy, honestly, after like the second day of the tournament, the actual guy that was announcing, he just gave up. I tried to get in there, but they wouldn't let me in because I wasn't in like student council or something. They couldn't trust me, but I did shoutcast the tournaments. But you started a whole club around this, essentially, like an official club, or it's just like, hey, after school, like it was a given.
No, like official club. Like we went and we got like all the signatures needed to like make it a club to prove that there would be that many people in everything. And then like it was officialized like after like a month after we turned that into the administration at our high school.
That's
and
sick.
So just like we were only supposed to do it like once a week, but we still did it like 4 times a week, 5 times a week.
Got you.
Yo, Ultimate Frisbee. Wait, what is Ultimate Frisbee?
It's like it's team game with like frisbee, where it's a mix between kind of
it's
soccer,
American football
and with the frisbee.
Yeah, exactly.
You just like you throw the ball off as like the kickoff, and then the other team they can't move while they have the frisbee, and they just have to throw it to other people without getting it blocked. Yeah. Once it's blocked, then it changes possessions.
You're going the other way. So it's kind of like American football, but with a frisbee, and it's a continuous play, kind of like soccer is. So
okay.
So like there's no like first through fourth down. It's just like a continuous. You're just throwing it and progressing the disc until you get to the end zone. But yeah, if it gets blocked or knocked to the ground, someone misses a catch, the other team then picks it up and is trying to progressively throw it the other direction, the other end zone.
And it's non-contact, and it's supposed to be like 7-on-7. But we were but once we started like getting it like where there's so many people coming every single day. Mm-hmm. Like it was originally just like once a week. Then everyone just like wanted like, I didn't get to play yesterday. Like, can we do it again? Like on this day? And we're like, sure. And then kept saying that till we were doing it 4 or 5 times a week. Dang. But like because there were so many people and we only had access to 2 football fields.
Only
we
had
to
I'm playing.
We had to use like 16 per team. And so there'd be 32 people on one field and then like probably around like 20 something on the other.
Squad runs deep, dude. This is it. That's really something,
not-
dude.
No, we ended up having, by the end of my year, we had 132 people signed up.
That's
in
a
the
partnered
organization.
stream. That is a partnered stream. You got that all together?
Yeah. Within my senior year.
Wow. That's sick. Ultimate Frisbee Club. I mean, clubs were a new thing for me because they weren't really a thing until I transferred my senior year. I know Nintendo Club kind of fell apart when I got to the school, but it's essentially just kids playing Super Smash Bros. Melee during lunch break. And there was
That's
a
still pretty nice.
film club watching movies during lunch break. They're pretty cool. Oh, there's like anime club, which people like a couple of my friends tried to get me to go, and I'm just like, dude, imagine me showing up in an anime club and not wanting to kill myself. So I decided to not go. One time they pranked me, dude. They said that we were going to this dude's classroom because they needed to ask about an assignment. I walk in anime club, dude. I'm in there for like 30 seconds. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, dude. I had to go. I left them both behind. Like, nope, I can't do this.
But our Ultimate Frisbee Club, it was so funny because like we had to just like going and going. Like after we got to that number within 12 weeks, the next week, someone gets their collarbone broken, like shattered,
Ooh.
because of like. So like two people just weren't watching where they were going.
Non-contact, by the way.
One guy's like the top of his, like he was falling, the top of his head like went right into his
Oh.
and just like everyone across the field heard it just break.
Ugh.
And everyone like ran
Dude.
over there, and he's like, it was like he was like on the ground, just like arms back and just like not moving, just like looked like he's scared to move. And like you could see
would be
like the bone like sticking out.
Ah!
Like,
Ugh.
All right,
pushing
move on.
against the skin in his shoulder.
Move on. Wow, I no.
And so then we got
Oh.
restricted to 2 days a week.
Wow.
God dang.
Wow. I don't even know
Yeah.
what to do after that. Dude, we
But
have
that guy
3
that-
minutes. Closing story? Is that it?
That guy that got hurt, he actually like he plays Ultimate for a college right now.
Oh, what a comeback, dude. Nice.
He's the only
Nice.
he's
Yo,
the only
underdog,
one out
so-
of or he is one
Yeah.
out of like 3 guys that still plays Ultimate
That's
for
sick.
a team, and he plays for like a pretty good college.
Dude, they should make a Netflix documentary on this guy, dude. Yeah, imagine I mean, is this senior year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the comeback story of coming off of that type of an injury to then play college. I'm just saying, to play a college
Play
sport after
college-
breaking your collarbone.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah.
But it's still, that's why I think it would work on Netflix. It's like a niche sport that's not like widely it's not
That's
widely
true.
known, but it's not like this top popular sport like as far as being televised and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's on like ESPN3 when it shows up.
yeah, I know when our school did it for PE in middle school, one of our teachers pulled up like UC Davis versus some other school, and I don't know, it's really cool to see the top level dudes play it. Just a dude throws it 50 yards and it just flies and it sinks, and the guy is running 50 yards. He's running as soon as he hits the end zone, just the perfect pass. Oh
See
yeah,
that?
a little bit. I see the break. Wait, 2 breaks?
Yep.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
wow.
that's nasty.
Wow.
That is not nice.
I can't imagine Limp's archive on his phone right now just because he has that photo from like 3.5 years ago. And how fast you pulled that up?
That was in my
boy-
text messages.
Okay. I was gonna say this boy's meme collection is probably this deep. Okay. Wow. That's insane. I mean, we're at 1:58, and I personally can't top that story. So I'm kind of down to end it here if we're being
All
real.
right, so are we start with long chicken next time?
Yeah, you can
Well-
you can open up with that story next time.
All right, sweet.
Long chicken, dude. I forgot, how do we outro this? Do we go yeah boy again, double or nothing?
Nah.
Oh, that means if I lose, yeah, never mind.
You'd have to give 2 subs.
Yeah, after winning, I have to give 2 subs. All right, never mind. I'll take my dub and get out the door. We could generate a like jingle through some website and then sing it?
Why don't we just thank everyone for coming? And then
I mean, I guess if you
And
want to
then
cop
do-
out,
and
that's
then-
fine.
and then do a jingle next time.
Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and just give a shout out to the boys.
And the girls.
Hide your e-girl, who happens to be a male. Oh wait,
That's
hide
what
your
he
e-girl.
does.
Well, no, it would be a male person because he's saying, "Yo, hide your e-girl," because I'm finna steal that. Got you. Hide your
Could
e-girl.
also be a girl.
Also known as water. Well, it's water mod. I know he's a mod. That's the boy. Hide your e-girl. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it, as well as Sherm Toast, who not only came through to watch, but hit us with the follow, and hopefully hit all three of us with a follow on our independent channels. Hopefully, we'll see. Also, thank you, Hide Your E-Girl / Water Mod, for the clip of the Yeah Boy. I'm definitely gonna watch that post stream with these two guys before we head off. DB Pack, I appreciate it so much for you guys coming through. DB, great commercial, dude. The commercial is so freaking good. I'm telling you. And then last but not least, Sarah, who didn't put a single word in chat, but decided to come through with a host. That's all I had to see. Power, honestly, a power move. Honestly, a power move to come through and only host and not follow it, because we'll never see her again. But we got the host.
No, she followed. She
yeah.
followed.
Oh,
That was the first one, and you said host.
oh, thank you, Sarah.
Mhm.
Okay, there it is. Also,
Pulling her out.
how could I have possibly forgotten by saying last but not least Sarah when it's waffle shots? Professional grade. They call him the Ninja Killer on Fortnite. Actually, that's what I heard. Word on the street,
Is that what they call him?
That's what I heard. I heard he's pretty freaking nutty at Fortnite. And honestly, when I was streaming Fortnite, I should have gotten him as a duo, and we just win games by me just doing nothing, just cracking jokes the whole time. But you know, hey, it is what it is. So appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm Recidation. You can use my command for my channel, and I'll let these two guys say what they want to say as far as what they got coming up.
I'm the TheLimpWalrus, and you can decide to follow me or not.
I'll just do it. You kind of have to. Never mind.
Nah.
No choice. Dottie.
Oh, hey, yeah, it's me, Dotty. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Check me out. Follow me on Twitter, dude, because that's where it's all gonna be. Plug Twitter at Dotty was taken. That's the handle. That's the name.
You know what I actually forgot to
Don't
ask?
wear
Like,
it
can
out.
I actually end with a quick stand-up joke, dude?
Nah.
Yes, you can.
Just a real.
I would
just-
love it if you did. In fact,
Okay, well, let me
Alright,
set
are we
the
doing?
raid.
Are we doing like a fast cut end after you say the punchline?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm setting up the raid for Illusion OG. If you guys don't mind, is that cool with you guys?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Start up. Okay. Just wait for this raid to count down because I gotta cut it. I mean, there might be delay. Oh, what if it gets cut off? It'll be a little bit awkward of me just being silent after I tell the joke to make sure it catches up. But what is Dottie? If you know the answer, please get it wrong on purpose. What's Doddystyle's favorite fruit, dude?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. What is Daddy's?
A kiwi.
I was gonna say low hanging. I was gonna say low hanging fruit, dude.
I hit the raid, dude. That's too
I
awkward.
was gonna say low